are watching Gov's Radio. This is where you go if you want to see something or if you want to hear something funny. Coming up in just a couple of minutes. This is a joke I told. What? I'm not on Gov Radio? Call the police. Call my agent.
Tony, welcome to Go.
Hey, Joe, how are you?
I gotta pat you down though, pal.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
All right.
Got anything on you? Anything I should know?
I got nothing.
Anything weird going on?
What?
Alright, you go in, Tony. Good.
Thanks, Joe. Appreciate it. Thanks.
Hi, I'm Tom Kelly of The Tom Kelly Show. Yes, this is not the only time I've gotten on my knees in the back room of a comedy club.
The Knock 'em Dead Comedy Radio Show is also brought to you by Two Eagles Auto Body. For more than 25 years, Two Eagles Auto Body has been the leader in auto body repairs and customer satisfaction on Long Island. Two Eagles Auto Body handles every type of auto repair, from custom applications and restorations to repairs involving insurance claims. Give Two Eagles Auto Body a call and please ask for John Rossi at 516-328-2527. That's 516-328-2527.
Hey, how do you say there, people? It's Johnny Brennan, creator of the Jerky Boys, also of Fox TV's Family Guy fame. I just want to let you know you're listening to Tony on the Knock 'em Dead radio show. They're gonna keep knocking 'em dead, so keep listening, you wacky sons of bitch. Right there. Over and out there, sweet Charlie.
Long time no see, man. Hey, man, I miss you guys, man, that Knock 'em Dead Comedy Radio.
I just want to say thanks for making my millennium. Oh my gosh. Well, it's a love fest.
Yeah, you heard that story.
Yeah.
So I guess should I tell it again?
Oh, yeah, if you want. I mean, yeah.
You know, you guys are into comedy. Does it really help when somebody gives the punchline?
Tony, you're the best. You're hysterical.
Tony, you're a phony baloney.
Listen. All right, I'm going to write Tony a song right here. Ready?
Tony, he's so He's full of baloney. Tony, come on, man. Help me out here. Tony, don't get emotional. Tony, I love you. All right, Mr. Walker. All right, because of all this bullshit with Tony Walker, I'm losing people as we sit here. I'm watching the numbers go. All right. Tony, you're the best. You're hysterical. Tony, you're a phony baloney.
Hi, everybody. We're here.
Hi, everybody.
And Diane's here. Yay! Okay, let me do that and do this.
Posted that on the Facebook or whatever the thing was. Diane's back. Like, I haven't been here for 3 weeks. Nobody's been here. It wasn't just me.
Well,
yay, Diane's back.
Yeah.
Like, I've been absent.
well, you're just back because we're back.
I'm
yes.
back. We're back.
But I was back yesterday, so you're back today.
Oh, okay.
And,
I'll give you that.
We only care that you're here.
Well, that's a distant view. Oh, there we go.
Oh yeah. I just started with that, and then and there we are. Hi everybody, welcome to the Knock 'em Day Comedy Show. It's nice to be back. Thanks for joining us. Everybody's tuning in. John is there. Good morning, John.
Morning, Romeo.
The fire marshals are here. Good morning, guys. Thanks for tuning in here on Gov's Comedy Club Podcast, Facebook page, YouTube channel, wherever you're watching from. I am going to suggest that if you're watching on Facebook, we ask that you switch over to YouTube because that is where we monitor the comments, and that is where we'll be playing Tuesday Trivia.
Yay.
But maybe I'll keep an eye on Facebook because I did a lot of sharing on from the Facebook page too. So maybe I'll switch over there later to see what's cooking there. Diane is chiming in. Hello, Diane. The Knock 'em Dead Comedy Show. We're coming at you live from the legendary Governor's Comedy Club, and it is legendary, and it needs to be opened back up. Damn it!
I agree.
The club is still not open. I don't know, and I think actually I said the fire marshal. That might have been James, one of the owners.
As I pulled around the front of the building, there are people in and out the front going around. I figured.
Yeah, I see what looks like people. Yeah, working not just. Working here,
done.
but like trying to fix the issues here. So hopefully that is the case because, we need to be rocking and rolling again.
Yes.
So, all right. So with that, how are you?
I've had a couple of weeks, couple of days.
Oh,
so
really?
I'm really happy to be here because I almost wasn't quite gonna make it, and I was like, "Fuck that! This is like the 90 minutes of fun."
Yeah.
I'm gonna have, and so
Stuff we can talk about or not?
Yeah, no, I just the big thing yesterday was my daughter. We went out on the boat on Sunday.
Okay.
We had a great day. My daughter, I guess, sometimes this gets a little rough. And when we got home, but she had a lot to drink. So I thought it was nothing. When we got home, she went upstairs to use the bathroom and she didn't come down, and I went up to find her and she was laying on the floor. She fractured her sacrum. It's the bottom bone on your spine. It's the S3. It's between your hips, and it's fractured. So she's in a ton of pain, incapacitated.
You said a lot to drink, but so you don't you don't know specifically.
Like she was fine. So I knew that she was uncomfortable, and I told Anthony slow down because it was rough, and he had hit a wake, and it hasn't happened to anybody before. But then we got off the boat. She seemed fine. We went. She was happy. She had been drinking, and I didn't really think a lot of it. And then, kind of out of the blue, she was just in excruciating pain. She couldn't sit. She couldn't lay. She couldn't. So yesterday we were at the doctor's offices. I was dressed for work, said I'll be there as soon as I can, and one of those days, and then I'm sorry, but we have to go to the next x-ray, and then we have to go to this one, and so I never made it. So I felt bad about that because I know there's a lot going on.
Totally understandable.
And then rushing back and forth. Now she's home, but she can't really do anything. So I had to bring her food. I went home. I cooked her food, and it was Anthony's birthday yesterday. So I had to bake a cake in the morning, then rush home, get the cake, take it to his dad's house for cake and dinner, then rush back home and cook for her, and go back to Kings Park at 10 o'clock at night to bring her food.
Oh my goodness!
And I'll have to do that again later on. But it's just been. She's okay now because she's got some pain meds and she's hunkered down with her supplies, and she's okay.
But what has to be done?
Nothing. There's nothing. Luckily, I mean, we're going to follow up with the orthopedist on Thursday, but they said it doesn't look to be dislocated or misaligned.
Okay.
And so really there's nothing they can do for that.
That's a huge...
Right. It's kind of like a fractured collarbone. It's excruciatingly painful, but there's not a lot they can do.
Fractures usually are more painful.
So she's just gotta wait it out, which means she can't work, which means I'm gonna have to pay her rent. So that's just another thing. But she's gonna be okay. You know, it's gonna heal. She's gotta let it heal, though. You know, so she's gotta stay. And I guess luckily she's in enough pain where she can't do anything anyway. Because maybe she wouldn't let it heal if she wasn't.
What kind of time frame are we talking about?
6 to 8 weeks.
Wow.
They're saying. I know. So I'm thinking I'm going to give her a good 3. If she makes it 3 weeks, I'll be shocked. Because then she's just going to go do whatever the heck she wants to do. And I mean, I know I would do the same thing when you feel okay. But
I know the feeling. Twice dealing with my leg issues. 2 separate occasions I had to go almost a year sitting home.
Yeah.
No driving, no nothing.
Yeah.
You get a
when
little...
When she stands up, she feels okay. She can stand up and walk around. But the second she tries to sit or sits and then tries to get up or tries to lay, it's excruciating. So I hope she just lets it heal, but we'll see what happens. We'll see.
Wow.
I know.
Well, all the best to your daughter.
My baby.
Your baby. And
And I'm going to see but Friday I'm going with Anthony to see my daughter, my son-in-law, and my grandson, who I haven't seen since his second birthday in January. Way too long.
That's way too long.
It's been a long time.
See, that's spending too much in Florida with Romeo.
I thought that they were going to come. She's a teacher, and I thought they were going to come in the summer, but then he started a new job. Well, they went away to the Outer Banks with his dad. And then they were going to come, and then they couldn't. So I said, that's it. I bought tickets.
When was that trip? Where was you and everybody? How long was that? Before January?
The whole family?
Yeah.
That was Arizona. That was in November last year.
Wow. I'm thinking that was...
That was the weekend before Thanksgiving last year.
Yeah, okay. Now that you say that, I do remember that.
So I haven't seen my son, but my daughter, we went for a weekend to see him. He had his first birthday in January, and that's the last time we saw them. So it was too long, and I just bought tickets on a whim and said, we have to go.
Good for you.
Yeah, so I'm excited, really excited about that.
Wow.
I know.
All right, well, that's good. That's a happy thing. Mm-hmm. So, all the best to your baby, and do what the doctors tell you. It'll go... It might not go fast, but in the long scheme of things, 6 to 8 weeks is really nothing.
Well, she did the whole, but I can't pay my rent thing. And I said, well, we'll figure that out. I said, you need to be grateful that you have a problem that can be fixed with money, because if you had the problem, if you do the wrong thing and it's a problem that can't be fixed with money, that's going to be a problem. Right. That's a much bigger problem.
Agreed 100%. Because,
we'll figure it out.
And, God forbid there was permanent damage, then what will you do?
Right.
So,
then you'd never work. Right.
6 to 8 weeks is nothing. You'll figure it out.
Suck it up.
That's right.
Exactly.
Wow.
So now I have to really keep her occupied because, she just on her own won't really listen. As soon as she starts to feel good, she'll be up.
No, you got to listen to the doctors on stuff like this. And happy birthday, Anthony. Very nice.
Yeah.
So, all right. Now, I'm sure he understood because, it's a fracture, but I'm sure he had, other plans and other...
So, no, because I will tell you, Friday night we went out to dinner with friends for his birthday to a nice Cuban place in Huntington, and, I took him out for that. We had a nice birthday dinner for that. And then Sunday we went out on the boat and had a nice day. And then yesterday we both had to work. Well, I ended up not working, but he had to work anyway. When we went to his parents, I did somehow managed to scrape up a strawberry shortcake because that's what he wanted, and I made that and brought it, and that was really good. And I should have brought some here, actually.
No,
I just was racing around.
And did he? But did he get to celebrate the way that he wanted to celebrate?
Because his celebration was over a whole weekend.
Okay.
We had dinners, we had boat time, so it was fine.
The lovin'.
It was good. We did.
Okay.
Yes.
You know
Yes.
that's where I was going.
Yes.
Yes, absolutely. So glad that worked out.
Yeah.
Because, fine. Back trouble, I get it, but I'm sure, put the cake aside.
But what about me? It's my birthday.
Yeah.
I'm only one person.
True. Well, he just needs 30 seconds of your time.
I know. Yeah.
So happy birthday, Anthony. Great guy. Very lucky guy, but a great guy. Happy birthday. Let's see what's going on. Vicky's here. Good morning, all. So very glad to see you both. Thank you, Vicky. Glad to see you, too. I've had to get cortisone shots to my tailbone, says Vicky. It sucks. Hope your daughter feels better.
She thought I did that too. I was a gymnast in high school, and I fell off the balance beam and landed on my tailbone where there was no mat.
Oh.
Yes, and that was it was a
mat.
severely bruised tailbone, and I will tell you, for weeks it was excruciating. I couldn't do anything.
Bet.
She thought that's what she did, bruised her tailbone, but she fractured the S3. So
I'm still thinking,
yeah.
No mat. Romeo Ragu.
Romeo!
Hiya, guys.
Oh, I have to put
good
my
to
headphones
see
on.
ya,
I could
honey.
hear you a little bit.
You look fabulous.
He said you look
You
fabulous.
look
Oh,
terrific.
thank you.
But listen, Mr. Walker.
Yes,
you
sir.
Still get you. Do you realize the faux pas you made during the introduction of the show?
No.
Oh, because you're so frustrated. You're not frustrated. You're so endorsed with Diane. You don't know what you're saying. You said you looked at me. You said, "Oh, Romeo is watching." Okay, and yes, Diane is here too.
You know
Meaning
what?
Anne is in.
And I heard
you
him say
big
that, and I
dummy.
thought he meant there was a different another Diane.
Oh, my apologies,
Yeah, right,
Ann.
because,
My
yeah,
apologies.
He can't think straight.
And
in
I
front
didn't
of
want to
you,
be
huh?
rude and say Diane who. That's a new person. So,
Yeah, well, you get all frustrated. Calm down, Junior. You'll be fine.
Calm
Oh, I'm
down.
It's
not.
only Diane.
I'm not frustrated. No, absolutely. I'm.
He's elated.
I'm elated.
Yes.
Elated, yeah. Right. You're shaking in your boots.
I'm.
You see a pretty woman and see what happens?
And I'm inflated. Elated, inflated.
God.
No, I'm inflated. You're
My apologies, see that? My apologies, Ann. Yes. I was talking about Ann, and yes, there's too many lovely ladies around me. See
There
that?
you go.
I'm being smooth like John. Yes.
That was good.
Have a great show. Great to see you, honey.
We're glad
Happy
to be
birthday to
back.
Anthony.
Glad-
And don't forget, if you can make it.
I know. I put it out there. Let's see what we can
September
do.
13th?
Yeah.
It's Lisa's birthday. I
know.
can't.
See what we
I
can
would
do.
love to, though.
I don't know. I have to see if he's got. I don't know what's available.
I understand, but
I'm
it
glad
would be
you threw it out in the universe because it
great
could
present
happen.
for her.
Yes, that would be great for us too. All right, fingers crossed.
All right, love you guys.
Love you.
You too, pal. Bye. So, Ann, as well as wishing your daughter well. Carol's watching. Hello, Carol. Let's see. And Carol says, John, hope you're feeling well. What? If it's not meat, Tony won't eat it, says Vicky. Oh, because you mentioned the cake, I guess. Happy birthday, Anthony, says Vicky. There's from there. Last time I was laid up in bed for 6 months was after the surgery on my ass. Oddly enough, I found out my doctor had a photography side hustle. I don't. All right, we'll definitely back because Friender's here, making no sense. All right, I was gonna wait to the end of the show, but we're talking about birthdays.
Okay.
So, haven't seen you in 2 weeks.
Mm-hmm.
Glad you're here.
Mm-hmm.
However, and I've been, making it known for a while now. So we're back. We were shut down unexpectedly, but I've had my vacation planned for a few months. So we're only here this 1 week, and then we're not here next week. The whole studio's closed because I'm on vacation.
Oh.
And then...
Are you going away?
Yeah.
Oh, good.
We're going to Graceland.
Oh, fun.
Really looking forward to that. Going to Graceland.
Have you been?
I've never been.
Okay.
And then, I can't even mention Florida without feeling like responsible to John. But going to Florida, Memphis with Lisa and Sammy, and then Sammy and Lisa going home. I am them going to Tampa.
Oh, okay.
Elio is meeting me there. Elio and Amy. David Clark is meeting us there, and we're going to visit our friend Reese Clark. Is his name? He's a drummer. When Billy Joel first went solo and put out Cold Spring Harbor and Piano Man, Reese Clark was his drummer. Mm-hmm. And he has since played with David. He has played with Elio, and I've gotten friendly with him through them. And if you guys remember, a few years ago, Elio put out a video of a concert that him and David ran, and Reese was the drummer. And the video's available on Elio's website, but Reese has never seen it. So we figured, well, since we're all meeting up and we're all hanging out, Elio has rented a small theater, and it's going to play it on the screen.
Awesome.
So then I'm coming home. So next week we're not here, but I don't return. I'm not coming back from Florida until the 27th, which is a Wednesday. Mm-hmm. So the next 2 Tuesdays I will not be here. So we're
so you won't be here next Tuesday or the Tuesday after.
Right.
Okay.
So the studio opens up again on the 28th of August. Full throttle, whatever shows are scheduled for Thursday, we're back to our normal schedule. But
which is my birthday, by the way.
Well, that's
so I should come in on that day and we should do a birthday show. We should celebrate me.
Well, that's why I said speaking of birthdays, because I did realize that today is the last day I'm going to see you before your birthday.
Mm-hmm.
Look at this! Look at this wonderful rap job I did.
Wow, what is that?
This, my friend, is your birthday present.
Get out of town. This is big.
Are we still talking about this?
Be?
Look at her. I know you like your Friday nights.
Yes, look at that. Wow, and it's heavy and everything. Nice. I have my own poker set.
She has her own poker set. Yes, they can. Your own poker set. It's
Thank
a
you.
nice aluminum case.
That's pretty great. Thank you.
My pleasure.
You don't have to buy me birthday presents.
I wanted to.
Oh, well, thank you.
My pleasure. Look at that. Now it's my birthday.
Thank you.
I did. You bring a lot to the show, and you do a lot for me and this show, and it's appreciated. So I wanted to say happy birthday to you.
So much fun.
And
Thank you.
I didn't know if that would come in handy on your Friday nights.
Absolutely. That's terrific. That's great.
Okay.
Thank you.
So happy birthday to you. So
Happy birthday to me.
Your birthday, as we know, is the 29th.
8th.
That's what I said. Right, yeah, the 20th, the 29th, August 29th is my wedding anniversary.
Oh, is it really?
So, yeah,
Oh.
yeah. So the 28th. I mean, if you want to come in, but we're Zooming with Bob Buckman. You remember Bob Buckman?
Oh, wow, yes.
Yeah, I am really looking forward to that.
How cool is that?
Yeah, me and Frank will be. Diane, come on the show on the 28th. There you go. Frank is.
Okay.
Frank just said it. John Rusciello, very, very nice, Tony. Good job. Yep. That sucks. You're gone for another 2 weeks. Yeah, sorry. I mean, it wasn't planned that way. And I'll tell you, last week I was shitting a brick because I figured I didn't expect to be here this week.
And if
really
we weren't here, that would have been, like 6 weeks in a row?
It would have been the whole month of August until the 28th.
That's just
I was like,
unacceptable.
Exactly.
I'm glad we're here.
I'm still shocked that we're here.
So
Pleasantly
at least people
surprised.
remember who we are, and then in 3 weeks it won't be 6 weeks.
I'll tell you, it really, because I've been saying it from day one. Anytime it comes up in conversation, I've always felt that when the time comes where we have to say goodbye forever and we're out of here, I've always felt that 2 weeks. People be like, oh, I really miss that show. Oh, getting out of, changing their routine. But I really figured that 2 weeks, used to the new routine.
And then that would be it. They forget about us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I'll tell you, after 2 weeks of this non-scheduled shutdown, I mean, I had so many people reaching out, wondering when it was coming back. We come back yesterday, and everybody's back
great.
like we didn't
great.
stop.
See?
And the fact that even the club worked something out so that we even could come in.
So you're more important than you think you are.
All right, well, let's go with that.
Yeah, that's true.
It definitely, it definitely felt.
Underestimate your impact.
Don Sill called in yesterday during the show, and he said that not having the show to put on at 11 o'clock every morning left a hole.
Oh,
I was like, wow.
That's great.
Yeah. So it. Yeah. So it was a nice feeling, and I'm sorry. It sucks that we're off again, but I've had this vacation scheduled for quite a while.
But we'll be here to comfort them all through those cold winter months. We won't be going. We'll be here.
Except. And this is one of the things I want to talk about today. So you're talking about your daughter. She's got a fractured tailbone or
sacrum,
back sacrum.
S3. I don't know if that's the tailbone. I'm not even sure exactly.
Let me tell you about the pain my son has caused.
Oh no, what?
So, all right. So So last week, so my son works where I was. I was pushing a Bronx Tale. They were, for the PAL. And the show was at Belmore Showplace.
Yes.
My son works there part-time. Just coincidence. And Don and I, when we premiered, we had the public screening of Comic Sans. That's where we had it. It's a great place. Wonderful place. They get a lot of independent films there. They do a lot of stage productions, music. It's just a great place. So my son works there part-time. He's working in film, so he gets a lot of film gigs. And then when work's a little light, he works at the movie theater. So last week, he's working on a movie for one day, then a different movie the following 2 days. So 3 days in a row, he's going to be in the New York City, New Jersey area.
Okay.
His girlfriend lives in Jersey, so he's going to stay with her. Okay. He drives down to the Belmore train station, which is right across the street from the theater. Literally, we're talking maybe 200 feet.
Right.
From the
walk across.
Yeah, from the Belmore train station right across the to the parking lot to the theater. So he takes his car down there, goes to the city for 2 days, and then for 3 days. But the third day he has to leave early because he's scheduled work at the movie theater. But he figured, all right, I'll park the car there, go into the city, take the train back to Belmore. Mm-hmm. Go to work, and then I have the car so I can go home that night.
Right.
Great. There are signs all over this parking lot. Head in only.
Oh, he backed in.
He backed in.
I don't understand the reason for that.
I don't either. I have no idea. However, you see the sign.
You do it. No, I know. Farmingdale used to be like that.
Yeah,
I mean,
a lot of places are.
But I don't understand why.
But there's more. There's a lot more to this. He gets the ticket. He comes back. He finds the ticket. There's another ticket because he has not gotten his car inspected. The inspection was due in May. Oh. He did not get the inspection. Back in May, his mother told him at least 3 times, hey, your inspection's due. Why his mother has to remind him in the first place boggles my mind, but the fact that she did and he still didn't do it. So... So today's Tuesday. So Sunday night, he worked throughout the weekend, and Sunday night we were talking, and he was getting all. He wasn't getting crazy or anything, but he was definitely frustrated about his money situation.
Right.
And hey, he's going to be 25. We're in our early 20s. We all went through this as we're trying to figure out our path and our career and whatnot. So I get it. So we're talking to him, giving him advice, and he's fighting us, of course. So I finally said to him, we're not the enemy here. We've been down this road. We're trying to tell you. We're trying to, a little bit of an attitude, like the 16-year-old that he acts like. And it was a little frustrating. And he's now, we're trying to figure out, because he's actually fighting us with the inspection ticket, like.
And the inspection ticket, I know from personal experience, it gets bigger with every amount of time. So at 15 days it's one amount, and then at 30 days it's another
Right.
amount. At 45 it's another amount, and it
Yep.
and it just grows. So I'm sure it was a very big ticket.
Yes.
Yeah.
And you're. I'm gonna enhance your point in a second with this whole story. So, yeah. So he's actually fighting us, and he's trying to make excuses about tickets and quotas and all this garbage. Like, no, if you got the car inspected, this wouldn't have happened.
Right.
Plain and simple. You should have done this. So it was a little, I don't want to say emotional, but it was there were times where voices were raised, and so it was a little, and it's a Sunday night. We've been off for 2 weeks. Like, I'm a little
agitated already.
Agitated and a little anxious, like thinking, all right, and so this was Sunday night. So I'm thinking, all right, well, I got to get back into the swing of things tomorrow. Of course, I was worried I was going to be rusty. I have, my show. I had 2 shows last night. I'm like, thinking, all right, I hope everything's going to go well.
No.
Plus, I knew I was going to be here till in between 9:30 and 10 at night. So I'm like, I've been very busy at home catching up on things, so I've been busy, but at the same time, it's been nice being home.
Yeah.
At night, especially at night, because I'm here almost every night. So it was nice being home. So, like, a little anxious about coming back. So I take him. He's going to catch a 10:19 train. He's going back to Jersey to be with his girlfriend. So it's around 10 o'clock.
Sunday night?
Yeah.
Okay.
And I didn't know he was taking a 10:19 train. I knew he was going, but I didn't know what time. At 10:12, he comes downstairs. Think we can catch the train? I was like, I don't know. What time's the train? 10:19. I said, let's go. Jump in. We rush over there. He makes it. And where I parked, so he's also, his debit card isn't working, which I'll also get into. So he had cash. So I said, you're going to have to, not only do we have to hurry up and get there, but you have to work the machine to get your ticket before you go on the train. So where I park, I just happened to see him. I'm sorry, I know this is a longer story than I anticipated. My apologies. I watch him run to the machine. I'm parked right there. I can see him go to the machine. I see him pull the cash, and he runs up. So I wait a minute. I wait about a minute or two, and I text him because I hear the train as he's running up. I hear the train coming. So I text him. I said, did you make the train? He calls me. So as soon as I answer, I go, did you make the train? I did. But I can hear in his voice. I go, what's the matter? My wallet's gone. I go, when did you have it last?
At the machine.
At the machine. I'm like, okay. I said, I didn't leave yet. I get out, nothing. I walk up the stairs, nothing. I go on the platform. I go, which way did you go on the platform? To the left. Okay. Nothing. I'm like, oh, son of a bitch. He's on the train. He's gone. I'm already, like I said, a little stressed. And now it's Sunday night. I spent an hour walking around this train station hoping it would turn up. So now it's 11 o'clock at night. I go home. And I just look at his bank account, and I'm seeing that there's things that he could have saved on, or like and he's in the movie business. Like I said, we're all, when you're in your 20s, you're trying to make it, trying to figure out your way. He does a lot of, not a lot, but he does a fair amount of movie work for nothing, where he's not getting paid.
Right.
He's trying to network,
right.
trying to get his name out.
Make
I totally
connections,
understand.
People, right.
Have no problem with that.
Right.
But there's a lot of times, he's paying, crazy fees, bridge tolls and trains and Ubers. He went one night a few weeks ago. He spent $60 in Uber because he was going from site to site to film, and he's also laying money out. The crew needs lunch, and we need this, and he's buying all these things. They're telling him he's going to get reimbursed, but
it's not happening.
Which is fine. But yeah, one movie in particular that he was working on shut down because they ran out of money. So not only did he not get reimbursed, he didn't even get paid.
Right. Oh.
So like, I understand you're trying to network. I have no problem with that. I appreciate your dedication because you want to get the film
That's what
made.
he wants to do, right?
But you have to eat too. So you got to kind of.
There has to be a balance.
Right.
Right. I understand.
But he's getting all aggravated. So Lisa points out to me, so that his car, it's in my name. I own this car. So I was like, so that didn't even hit me. I'm like, son of a bitch. So I got to go to court for this to pay the fine. I'm like, mother. So I look, court date says September 16th, which is a Tuesday. I'm like, that's a Diane day. That's exactly what I said. I swear to you, that's what I said. But then a friend of mine tells me, even though it says court appearance, if you go on the website, you can
just pay
it and not go to court. I'm like, okay. So I punch in all the information. I see the 2 tickets. But then I see, a few weeks ago, we were filming here for Don's movie. And Jack Adam, great comedian, local comedian, he was our cameraman that night. He's got the equipment. But a battery, his batteries for his camera, both of them had run out. Zach says, I have that battery. So he runs home to get it. He blew a stop sign that night going to get the battery, which I knew about. He told me. He's like, okay.
But you forgot about it.
Well, I did, but I didn't. But he also got nailed for a taillight ticket when he got pulled over for the stop sign. That he took care of the next day. Says he went, he went to the 8th precinct and they verified that it was done. So now that ticket supposedly is wiped out, even though it's still listed. Mm-hmm. So these 2 tickets that I knew about were listed. The stop sign ticket was still there, and so was the taillight. So I'm like, all right, I thought he took care of that. All right, maybe he just has to go to court. I don't know, whatever. But then I see what that I did not know about when he got pulled over for the stop sign and the taillight. He also then got
an inspection ticket. So he already had 1 inspection ticket.
Right.
Now he's got 2.
So now I'm furious.
Ugh.
Like, you're gone. You're at your girlfriend's house. And so now, again, inspection, that's me. So now I have 2 court dates, and you got that ticket, and you still didn't take care of it?
Yeah.
Now I'm like,
you got to be furious.
The sympathy is out the window.
Right.
Now I'm mad.
Yeah.
So I texted him yesterday. You got another ticket? And of course, now he's not answering me. I'm like, oh, you motherfucking son of a... And then Lisa was texting him, and he said something to her that was rude. I forget what he said. But then he eventually does call Lisa, claiming he doesn't recall getting that first inspection ticket.
What are you talking about? I didn't get another.
Yeah, that's what he said. He was, I have no knowledge of that. Like, no, sorry. If you're handed, you must have been handed the 3rd ticket. Mm-hmm. I have the 2, and I said to Lisa, I said, I'm sure if we go up to his room, I would bet money that we'll find that 3rd ticket somewhere. I don't know if he was playing dumb or really being dumb.
At this point, it's really neither here nor there.
Right.
They have to be paid. It has to be taken care of.
Right.
And
but we're mad about it.
And you should be.
And Lisa said to him, hey, look, if you can't handle the responsibility of the car, it's not your car. She goes, so you're not taking it anymore. You're going to use it for work only. And, if you're taking your girlfriend out, you're going to go see friends. Too bad.
Right.
Figure it out. So he says to her, well, I got the stop sign and all those tickets while I was working on a film. And I just wanted to reach through that phone.
Like somehow that makes it okay.
Right.
Yeah.
Or, he's basically saying I was working.
Right.
And meanwhile, it was my film.
But what she meant by responsible is not necessarily not getting the tickets, but now they should have been taken care of. Those were previous. So he wasn't responsible. That was...
All these tickets totaled $1,049. It's like, you son of a bitch. So, all right, fine. So maybe the taillight ticket will be taken care of. So I deducted that. We're still talking $800. It totaled up to $880 that I paid last night because I took care of all these. And then I went to his room where I knew he had some cash, and I took $900.
Did you really?
It's in my pocket right now. Fuck him. No, no. He's a responsible adult. He wants to go, lay money out for things. He wants to go hang out. He wants to be a little irresponsible with his money. He got so many reminders about the inspection. No. None of these tickets were my fault. Mm-mm. I laid it out. No, I took $900 cash out of his room. And hopefully now I'm going to call to make sure, but hopefully I don't have to go to court now.
No, you should. If you pay them, you don't have to go to court.
Okay.
Yeah, you get the receipt.
Oh, but that was the thing too. So after I paid it, receipt comes up.
Yeah.
I print the receipt, but then a window comes up. By paying these fines, that's the equivalent of a guilty plea.
Admission of guilt, right?
So once we process these payments, there still may be points and suspensions involved.
That would typically happen if it was a speeding ticket or a moving violation.
Right.
These weren't moving violations.
Well, stop sign is a moving violation, isn't it?
Yeah, I guess.
But that's what I'm hoping.
I guess.
I'm hoping because I'm thinking, if there's points involved with the inspection.
Involved. Trust me, they don't have enough people on staff to deal with that.
Right.
Shit.
And
they just want the
right.
money. I mean,
Right.
at the end of the day, they just want the money.
If there's points on my license though, twice over because of the inspection,
Yeah.
we may never see him again. I just because that hit me. I was like,
permanently disowned.
yes, I pay that out, and then I'm like, once I saw that window come up, I'm like, now I might have to pay. Now I might have to have points. Then I'd have to go to the insurance. Take that stupid class so I can get points knocked off. Like, so yeah, I was ready to kill the boy. So
kids.
Yeah.
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 I know. All right. What else do we got?
Thank you for letting me vent.
No, that's okay. But now, yeah.
This.
What are you gonna do?
You're too far away. I gotta fix this.
No, I'm not.
Yes,
I
you
like.
I know you like that, but
that better.
But nobody else does.
I look better from a distance.
That is completely
it's
false.
true.
That is completely 100%.
true.
That's 1,000%
No.
false. Yeah. See, and it's way too close on me. I'm gonna back up.
Not true. You're just taller in the
Yeah.
frame. That's all.
Nobody wants to see that. Okay. So some cool stuff in the world of baseball.
I don't want to talk about it.
Oh.
Oh no, go ahead.
I wasn't
going to
gonna
talk about anything. Yeah.
Yeah,
It could
believe
be
me,
baseball in general.
I
just
was not gonna talk about that.
The M word. I don't want to.
Yeah, I was going to talk about Jen Powell, the first.
Oh yes, female umpire.
First
That's good.
female
We can talk about
umpire
that.
ever. Yeah, I thought that was very cool.
I think so too.
Good for her. And it was really. Did you see any video or footage?
I did not.
This girl was so excited to be there. Smile on her face, like you could just feel the energy, and you could even see like managers, coaches, players going up to her and wishing her well, congratulating
That's
her.
great.
Completely welcomed. Who was it? Atlanta and Milwaukee? Is that who it was? Yeah, I'm forgetting that now. But whoever, even like some announcers that I saw, one announcer was like, "I have daughters and I want to see them thrive." So this is huge. Great. Like everybody's been supportive.
Yes.
And she did a nice job. She did a doubleheader the first day, and then the next day she was behind the plate, and did a fantastic job. So that's historical, monumental, and Jen Powell goes down in history, and good for her.
Very cool.
She was she was fantastic. So good for her. But now sticking with baseball, those other guys in New York, the Yankees, they had their old timers day. Did you see this?
Mm-mm.
Did you hear about this? So they had their old.
I really haven't been like on the grid for about 4 days. Just
true. That's
stuff.
right. Yeah, sorry about that.
No,
Yeah,
that's
I wasn't
okay.
thinking.
No, don't be sorry. I'm so glad you're filling me in.
So the Yankees. I love our boys, but our Yankees do things right.
Yeah.
They do when it comes to fans and doing certain things. The Mets brought back Old Timers Day a few years ago, after many years of not doing it, and then they did it for the 1 year, and they haven't done it. Actually, I take that back. I think in September they are doing some kind of Old Timers.
Maybe.
They're calling it something else. Yeah, right. Where players from the 90s and the 2000s are playing players from the 80s or something.
Cool.
Something like that. So, yeah, hopefully that's done right. But the Yankees, their Old Timers Day is just fantastic every year. They get so many great players. They mic up a lot of them, and it's just so much fun to watch.
Nostalgia involved in
Right.
in the New York Yankees,
Right.
Whether you like them or you don't. The history and the nostalgia
Exactly.
and the anybody who's a baseball fan knows. Not everybody knows the name of a Milwaukee Brewer or a million other teams, but everybody can name a Yankee.
You're absolutely right about that.
At least one. There's nobody that can't name at least a couple of Yankees because
Yeah, so much history there. So it's always a joy to check out the Old Timers Day. Mariano Rivera. You know who that is.
I do.
Big pitcher for the Yankees. Broke many records. Is in the Hall of Fame. He's there. He's having fun. He decides to jump in center field.
Okay.
And he's out there. And I think it was actually in between innings. Actually, no, I don't think it was. Actually, I think somebody hit the ball. And he just kind of he moved like he was about to start running. Like, I don't think it was a play he was going to make, but maybe backup or something. But he starts to go, and all of a sudden he stops. And you see him kind of flailing a little bit, and he goes down. He didn't fall down. He went down, voluntarily went down. He tore an Achilles.
Ah.
He had to get out of there and rushed into surgery.
Oh, my God.
So he's going to be laid up for a while. I couldn't believe this. Silly old bastard. No, I'm kidding. But yeah, that sucks, man.
That sucks.
Yeah, I really felt bad
He's
for
there
him.
to have fun, and yeah.
Yeah. So I think that's all the baseball I have. Because we're not talking
We're
about
not talking about that. It's not happening.
6
I prefer
games.
to pretend it's not happening.
I have
For now.
I have a close friend of mine who I want to murder. He grew up in the Philadelphia area. Carl Wooden. He's actually been on the show years ago. We zoomed in with him once or twice. One of the nicest guys in the world. I love him, but he's been texting me daily to remind me how many games the Mets are now out behind his Phillies. So so I may have to. So after I murder my son, I have to drive to Philly and murder Carl.
Murder him.
Yeah. So it's
people are going down. That's it.
Do you? All right. Have you lost faith?
No.
I didn't think so, because you're Diane. You're the most positive person in the world.
I haven't.
A lot of
Met
Met fans
I'm
have.
letting this period slide for now. I do have faith
Right.
still.
They're still not. I mean, there's still
They're
time.
not a terrible team.
Right.
They're not.
And there's still time.
They're
They can
just.
They,
I don't know
yeah.
what this is. It would be one thing if, there was some play the other night with the Yankees, and they looked like the clown.
Oh, where he threw the ball weird.
I'm
Yeah.
thinking, but I mean, we're not really seeing that with the Mets.
They're just.
It's just
yeah,
not
just
happening.
not doing it. Right.
I don't get it. So no, I haven't lost faith.
Because there's still time. If they come out of
There's
this
plenty of time.
weird little
There's
funk,
plenty of time for
they
this.
can still
Yeah,
make it.
I agree.
And I mean, the way they were playing at the beginning, April and May, we knew that wasn't going to be the whole year.
We knew it.
But
we knew
didn't
it,
think
and then
it'd
they
be
had a
like this.
losing streak. It's so funny how
June
these
was
losing
just a
streaks come on the heels of these amazing win streaks. They won 8 games in a row, and then hit this losing streak.
Right.
So, yeah, I don't understand. I don't know, but I'm just gonna pretend it's not happening, and then it'll turn around.
All right. So with that, we'll get away from the Mets. I think I talked about it yesterday quickly. Have any of you guys? I got to get back and read comments. Have any of you guys seen The Naked Gun yet?
No, but I've heard good things about it.
I've heard good things about it too.
I've heard really good things about it.
The-
So we will see it.
Oh,
but
I can't wait to see it. The original.
Mike's not allowing it right now, but yes.
The original was my favorite. Is my favorite movie of all time.
Really?
I love that movie. So I was so excited to see this one, and we just haven't had the time to go see it. I just can't wait. Maybe when we were down in Memphis.
Yeah, I've heard
But
great
I
things
can't wait
about
to
it.
see it. And then I hear Liam Neeson and Pamela Anderson.
Anderson.
They're now dating. They met. They got friendly on this set of this
Yes.
movie, and now they're dating.
Yeah.
Which
I love
was
it.
just and I got
great.
it. She looks fantastic.
I think she looks amazing.
Yeah.
Yes.
And then, but I'm going to take this a little further now. Do I have? I didn't write it down. Janice Dickinson, is that her name? The model from the 80s?
I know who that is, yes.
Do I have the name
know-
right?
Yeah.
Apparently, she gave an interview a few years ago. Apparently, she dated Liam Neeson. She said his penis is the size of an Evian bottle.
She's a Janice Dickinson is a kind of a mess, I think.
Oh, is that right?
Right now, I think so. I
don't know
I've
anything
seen
about
her
her.
here and there.
What, you mean like drugs and
like
stuff?
a bloody mess. Well, I don't know if it's alcohol, if it's drugs, if it's
But
just
something like
surgery,
that,
like
yeah.
all kinds of crazy.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I've seen her not recently.
I
don't
can't
know
even
if
remember
was
what
on,
she looks like.
RuPaul's Drag Race or something.
Oh, really?
And
What is it, Dickinson?
yeah, that's her.
All right. Yeah, I could definitely tell lots of
So
surgery
she's got
there.
a ton, yes. And she was a beautiful woman, but she's got a lot of kind of crazy going on.
Oh,
with,
yeah. Oh.
surgery and not looking good. She was a beautiful woman, and
Yeah,
now
what did
she's
she
just a
do?
mess. Yeah, I don't like that. And this whole Pamela Anderson going without the makeup thing.
Love it.
And I know it throws people off, but then I look at her and I go, oh my God, I see Grace Kelly. Beautiful. Like,
Yeah.
very natural
Yep.
beauty. You know, if we didn't know that other super made up thing, we would just think, wow, she's gorgeous. You know, she's
Yep.
70 or something like that, isn't she? Or
Is she that old?
I don't know, is she? Maybe not.
I was going to
Maybe
say
she's
60.
our age? My age? Oh, man. Oh, you know what? She's 58. She's a
58.
year younger.
Wow.
But look, she looks beautiful
She-
with no makeup.
Yeah, I agree. I think she looks great.
I think, yeah, she's a year younger. That's right. 1967. I did look
Wow.
this up the other day. I just think she looks terrific.
Yep,
Good
me
for her.
too. And so she's dating him. How old is he? He's got to be older, right?
I would think so.
I saw him once. Oh yeah, he's 73.
Okay.
Wow.
15-year age difference doesn't seem like that much when you're at a certain age.
Yeah, but-
different when you're younger. But now
Yeah,
it's
but when
not
he's in his late 70s, she's in her mid 60s, and she's changing his diaper. She might. I'm
his
being stupid.
70s? No.
I'm being stupid.
Yeah, you're being stupid.
I am totally
yes,
stupid.
you're being stupid.
The first time I ever saw Bruce Springsteen, I've seen him many times now, but first time I ever saw him was 1999. I had like 10th row center. And I was like, oh my God. And I know Ragu is flipping out right now. Bruce stinks. It was a great show. So I had these fantastic seats. Now, so stage left, so that would be our right, to the side, right in the front was Liam Neeson, right? And not really paying much attention, but at one point Bruce went over to that side of the stage, and he's like facing that side, that audience. Liam Neeson, first of all, I mean, he's like 10 feet tall, but then he's standing there, and he's just like this. As Bruce is like on the edge of that stage playing guitar, all the people around are like, in that area cheering. He's just like this, like Richard Nixon, but it wasn't two, it was just the one.
Yes.
But he stayed like that. Me and my buddy, Rob Notaro, who's been in here, it was me and him. He took me to this show. The two of us were cracking up. I mean, he stayed frozen like that. I'm telling you.
Wow.
It had to be like 2 to 3
So
minutes.
It was weird.
It was very weird. Just like this.
Yep.
Frozen. We started joking, like, is that a Liam Neeson mannequin? Like, what's going on? And I swear to you, he was just like this.
And I love Liam Neeson.
Oh, yeah. I don't know anything about him personally. Some of his movies are good. He was great in Schindler's List. But yeah,
Love Actually. I love him in Love Actually.
Oh, yeah, I forgot
He
about
did that. Let's go kick the shit out of love. That's great.
Oh yeah, only a girl would love that line. No, I'm kidding. Yeah, we laughed. I mean, that was 1999, so it's 26 years ago. But we laughed. Wait a minute. What's today? The 12th?
Yeah.
It was August 12th, 1999.
Wow.
How weird is that?
that?
And I only remember that because I have a bootleg.
26 years ago today.
I have
on this day.
I have a bootleg recording of that concert, so I remember
Wow.
the date. That's where I remember the date because I see it written on this CD. Wow. Well, that's crazy. 26 years ago tonight, I saw my first Bruce Springsteen concert. But
that was your first Bruce?
First time I ever saw him.
Wow.
I like.
I've never seen him in concert, but I'm just saying, the way you told the story, it didn't sound like it was your first time.
Oh no, it was first time he. I liked Bruce, but I wouldn't say I knew a lot. Like I knew maybe a little bit more than his greatest hits. But and I've heard great things about his concerts. My buddy Rob Notaro has seen him. I think he's in. It's probably well over. It's probably
I've
close
heard
to 200
his concerts
times.
sometimes can go on for,
Forever.
days. Right.
But Rob loves it. I'm telling you, it's got to be almost 200 times that he's seen Bruce. So many times. He's loved him since the 70s. And so he took me, and he was bugging me for years. You got to come. I'm telling you, you're going to love it. And this was his first tour after reuniting with the E Street Band. They had been broken up for a good 10 years.
Okay.
I could not believe how good this show was. And I became a big fan of the music. I went out 2 days later and bought whatever albums I didn't have. I bought them all. And I know, John, you're freaking out. I don't care about his politics. I don't care about him personally. I just like the music. And that's as far as it goes for me. So, and as a showman, one of the best. One of the best, in my opinion. Yeah, I couldn't believe it. And it helped, too, to have these amazing seats, because it's a completely different experience for anybody when you have seats that close.
Right.
So, yeah, that was just crazy. Yeah, so that's my Liam Neeson story.
Cool.
Yeah. All right, what else do we have? Let's see. Oh, what's your thought on Stephen Colbert? You're a fan.
Wait, have you? I am a huge fan.
Yeah.
I'm a fan, and well, the whole thing is just that. Have you seen the South Parks?
No. They're having fun with this? I love South Park.
Are you serious?
Yeah, I'm dead serious.
You need to get on it.
Yeah.
So they waited. When that whole Stephen Colbert thing went down, it was just brilliant. So now Paramount owns South Park.
Okay.
And South Park is one of the most valuable assets Paramount has.
I bet, yeah.
And the writers, I guess they're not monitored, and they can pretty much put out, been given carte blanche to put out what they want. They waited for the ink to dry on that merger that Colbert got fired over, because certain people had to sign off on it. And once it was signed, before the ink was even dry, they put out this. You have to see the first episode now. There have been 2.
Okay.
There's supposed to be 50.
50?
50. Oh my God. I can't even say more about it. You have to see it.
Really?
Run home. Run home as fast
Sorry,
as you
Peter.
can.
Can't do the show today.
South Park, first and second one.
Okay.
And just see what they did.
All right.
Just see what they did.
Okay.
Yeah.
Those guys are geniuses.
I am, yes.
Parker and Stone.
I am thrilled.
Okay.
But,
Book of Mormon laughed my
know
ass
me.
off.
But, yes. Oh, you have to see it.
It's very sad to me.
It's a truth telling, and the point is they're basically daring the powers that be to sue them. Go ahead,
Really?
sue us now.
No kidding.
Yeah. So they're punishing Paramount for what they did, because you don't get in bed with the devil, and you'll see.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, it's gonna be interesting. You gotta see. Oh, you gotta see.
Which in the South Park movie, that's exactly what Saddam Hussein does. He gets in bed with the devil.
So does
Okay.
our
Yep.
president.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. See, now,
It's gonna be great. You're gonna love it.
I try not to get political, and
I know, me too.
I
When I say it, I get political where I need to, and not here. But these are, first of all, just the pure genius of what they did.
right. Well, and that's what I was going to say. Whether I like a certain president or not, I can still enjoy something like that without getting offended or anything like that. And I've said it here before, so I'll say it again.
And
And
you can like a president without liking the person.
True.
People do.
Right.
I can't necessarily. What goes hand in hand, it tells me a lot.
Right.
But some people can. Right. If all they care about is their wallet, or they're this or they're that, and they don't care about anything else, then you can like a president and not like and know the person is not a good person and not care about it. I know we're ruffling some feathers, and that's okay.
I'm sure we are.
But that's okay.
So be it. Yeah, I'm not worried about it.
Go home and see South Park.
All right, I will. But I do think it's sad, and this is totally getting off political. I don't care who the host is. It's sad to me that the Late Show is going to be gone completely.
Well, and that's again, and it was not a financial decision. This was a bribery decision. That was a very lucrative show. That's just the facts. So that had nothing to do.
But they
nothing to do with anything.
The financial
and for media to lay down like that and
Right.
and diminish what they're supposed to be, what the industry itself is supposed to be, is just a really, really sad time here in this country. And thank God the comedians, because they say, when the comedians come together and for a cause, that's usually, when which side is the correct side. But comedians are not having it. They're not laying down.
And comedians
and they're banding together. And
Right.
there's already a deal apparently with Colbert at another network. So
is that right?
I knew that anyway. It wasn't like he was
Yeah.
going to be out of a job. He's it's going to be bigger and it's going to be better, and it's a merger with another person. I don't know
really?
if the ink is dry yet on
Oh,
that
okay.
one, but it's happening.
Well, that's what upsets me. And yeah, I mean, Stephen Colbert, even if he didn't have something, whether he has something lined up or not, he's fine. It's the other people that
He's fine.
that I think about.
Right.
The rest of the crew,
the staff, and all
the
those
comedians
people
that warm
put out
up
of
the
work.
show.
Correct. There's
right.
a lot happening there.
Right. That's where so hopefully he's taking
But that's going
these
to get
people
picked
with
up
him.
by another. I mean, look at even when David Letterman moved to CBS from
Yeah.
NBC.
Yeah.
Or
That's where
that all will hash itself out. Somebody's going to pick that up. There's not
Yeah.
going to be. They'll have to call it, something else.
But all right. This is the first I'm hearing of that with Colbert getting another deal, because I've been curious how this is going to play out, because everything I read talks about this day and age of TikTok. Is the hour talk show something of that's going to phase
They were
out.
very lucrative. They were making money, so I don't see it.
Yeah, because they've even talked about the other two, Fallon and Kimmel, how they might be in trouble now, and that was sad to me. So
You saw what happened with 60 Minutes too. 60 Minutes started apologize. Oh, we're sorry, we told that story. Like,
did
this
they?
was
So
the
I
beacon
didn't know
of
that
truth,
either.
and then they got
Really?
There were threats. Threats were made.
Yeah.
Because you can't be a journalist anymore and say what's really happening without there being. If somebody doesn't like it, there's going to be repercussions. So I'm disappointed. I won't watch it for that reason. And that's CBS, same shit. Paramount.
Right.
That's says a lot about that network to me.
It's just sad that's even, and I've talked about it before in here. It's sad to me that's become news. Who said what? Who tweeted this? How about just tell us what happened? This place got bombed. There was an accident here. This person died. This politician signed this bill. Like everything, news has become this one's fighting and this one tweeted this. Who cares? So they said something. Now, and I'll be the first to say, I don't think. And I don't hope I don't ruffle your feathers, but I don't think it's presidential of Donald Trump to go on Twitter and say the things he says. Mm-hmm. However, I do feel that there are some people that should be just stupid moron shooting his mouth off again.
Not ruffling
Okay, all right. I just want to make sure.
That 100%.
We worry too much about what people are saying.
The
Who
tweets
cares?
and the Twitters. Well, what I do care about is the jobs report comes out, which comes out from the Department of Labor, because these are public reports,
right?
And it comes out, and then the person in the White House says, "Oh, I don't like those numbers. Squash those numbers. Fire the head of that department, and now let's make our own report." And that's exactly what happened. In what world does that happen?
Yeah.
What in the actual fuck is happening? that can even be a thing. Well, we don't like the real numbers, so let's make our own. I really? It's insane to me. Insane. It's just craziness. Just craziness. Don't understand.
Do you think it's crazier now, or do you think
from the first time or from ever?
Ever.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I will tell you this, people go, "Oh, I saw something today. I would never have a child in the world as it is now." And well, really, when was it? Again, we're going back. When was it better? We've been through terrible points in history before, and we're always going to get through. And so
Sure.
in my mind, it's going to be fine.
Yes,
There
I
are
agree
people
with
it
that.
sucks for, and there are people who are really, really getting hurt and destroyed, and that's unfortunate. and you know, all this food that just got incinerated for no good reason. There's 500,000 tons of food, you know, they call it non-perishable, but at some point it has an expiration point. And we had it over in the Middle East in a bunker, and it was well known around the world that we the United States had this food, but it wasn't being distributed, and they knew that the expiration was July. So in May, the World Health Organization, the American Red Cross, and all these organizations reached out to the United States, the administration, and said, listen, we understand that you think you don't have the manpower to distribute this food at this point, but if you will just give us access to it, we will distribute it. They offered flat out at no cost to the United States to come in, take this food and distribute it to places where there are tens and hundreds of thousands of children starving right now. We will do it. You don't even have to just give us access. And the answer to that was to light a match to it and incinerate it.
Oh wow! I don't know.
I'm sorry. Yes, you can look that up.
I believe you.
That's 500,000 tons of food that could have fed starving children, and for no other reason than they can't have it, we incinerated it. In what world is that okay?
Food is overrated.
Yeah. So there are just things that make me really angry, but that's just insanity to me.
Let's read some comments.
Yeah. Do we have like who's who or something?
Yes, we do. We do have that. We have Tuesday trivia. Let's see, and let's do comments. Let's see. Okay, I read that one. So what is John trying to say? That Diane's dress was expensive due to inflation? I don't know. See, again, I'm reading these comments so late now. So Fremder, maybe one day I'll stop repeating my comments when you stop reading them
Wrong.
like you're 5, which is exactly what I was just doing.
Hard. Sometimes it's hard to because you want to understand it so much.
Okay. There was Frank saying, Diane, come on the show on the 28th. Anne says happy early birthday to Diane.
Thank you.
Should definitely have a special birthday show for Diane, says Vicky.
No,
Vicky,
really
what do you suggest?
No, I don't want a special birthday show for me. I might just come in for myself because I enjoy being here, and why not make myself happy on my birthday? That's all. We don't have to do anything special.
You hear that?
I might bring snacks.
I think what she just said is she wants to spend her birthday with me. That's she couldn't even hold that in.
With everybody.
There's a thick package for poker. That's right, Fremder. Sure is.
I got that one.
All right. Trying to find a place to park, it's tough when you work for a company that manufactures fire hydrants. Fremder, is that what you're going to be doing on October 4th? I sure hope not.
Is he going to do that bit?
I don't know if he's...
Oh, so it's still out on the table, but he
Well,
hasn't
I don't
answered.
remember if you were here or not, but Don Sill called in one day and suggested that instead of doing a bit, that we have a few comedians go up and then bring Fremder up to do like he does here, to comment
On what the comedians did.
what the comedians did, who's in the crowd,
I think that's great.
anything that's going on in that room, let them just tear it up. And I thought that was a great idea. So
Because
that's
he's really good at that. That's
exactly.
what he does, right.
So I think that's what he should do. And then we'll tell him how much that was ridiculous and make fun of him back. I think that could be fun. Okay. All these shitty things happening because you decided to order pizza to the studio one night. Yeah. Hershey and the Keegs will be discussing that tonight, by the way. You know that whole story, right?
I don't know.
Oh, all right. So
What is this? How the whole fire code thing happened?
I don't
Is it your fault?
think so.
Oh.
But some people have been accusing that. Governors hasn't told me that. But other people are kind of wondering. So Hershey and the Keegs a few weeks ago, they ordered a pizza to be delivered here during their show.
Okay.
The guy comes in. He's a friend of Mark. The guy comes in. He brings the pizza in. And I'm sitting here. And I knew it, too, because I always listen for it. The guy leaves, and I don't hear that door open. So I just know this guy's walking to the club. He's going to set alarms. And I can't really move fast, but I get out as fast as I could.
It's pretty good that you were aware.
Oh, I always
Sometimes
do.
I'm not aware. Yeah.
Oh, I always know. And I've had plenty of people like, I just heard the door. No, that was a different door. Like, I've been here long enough,
what
right?
it is. Right.
As soon as I get to the door, I see the door leading into the club. I see that door close. I'm like, son of a bitch. I start to walk down that hallway. Boom, I hear the alarms. So I go into the club, but it's all dark. So if you go to that door, to the left is the club, to the right are bathrooms. Mm-hmm. So I look, there's the guy right next to the bathrooms is an emergency exit with the handle that says,
"Do not exit.
Alarm will
Emergency
sound."
only.
It's on the handle, and then there's another sign on the door. So I walk in there. He is closing that door. So I just go like this.
What the hell?
And he goes, "I'm trying to figure out my way out of here." I said, "Come on." I follow him. I show him the door. He leaves. So this show's still going on, but now I got to turn the alarm off. I go through the club. I go to the alarm. I'm hitting the button. Now there's another alarm going off. I'm like, what the fuck? So I didn't realize until the second alarm went off. I just tripped the alarm. That alarm was the fire alarm because that guy pushed the door. I'm like, shit. So now I shut that door off. I shut the regular alarm off, but I don't know how to shut the fire alarm off. One of the owners, James, he's calling me up. What's going on over there? So I'm explaining to him. That door, which I didn't know, has a key. So what happened was, because James said to me, that door's got to be closed. He even said, I don't care if you can turn the alarm off or not. He goes, I just can't have people entering the building because that door's open. So no matter what I was doing, I kept trying to close the door, slam it shut. It's not closing. Half hour of this.
Oh.
I come back in because their show is about to end. So Hirsch and the Key. So the show ends. Now I'm explaining to them what's going on. I pretty much said flat out, like, this was your guest. This was your guy. You guys aren't. If I can't leave, you guys aren't leaving. We spent another hour trying to figure out ways to close this door. So it turns out it's a key that locks the door, and once the door is locked, the alarm shuts off. But we didn't know that, and it didn't matter if we did or not because I didn't have a key. There's a key here in a safe, but they weren't going to. I don't even know where the safe is. James, one of the owners, has a key, but he was in Jersey.
Oh, my God.
So we're like, so finally I was like, I don't care if this alarm never goes off, but we got to get this door closed. We didn't know what to do. We didn't have anything to because I was thinking do we just tie it? Right. Mark had old jumper cables in his car that don't work, but he had them in his car. So he brings those in, and you got the two ends. We rip it, to make it long, and that didn't do anything.
Oh my God.
So what do we do? What do we do? Mike, I don't know. He was like, I gotta go. Mark was okay with him leaving. So I said, fine, he's leaving. I said, but you're not. I said, I'm not going to be stuck here by myself. So Mike leaves. Mark lives very close by. He calls a buddy who's a neighbor. He says, you got rope, you got wire, what do you got? So Mark leaves, comes back. He's got a bunch of bungee cords, some ties.
Ties, yeah.
So we rigged this thing. It worked. But it was such a mess, and it was a disaster, but it was keeping the door shut. It would, kind of open.
Did the fire department come?
If they did, I didn't see them. So we left it. It was 12:15 that night. We finally got out of here, and we left. I come back at 9:30 the next morning. I still hear the alarm, but I'm like, screw it. And now I'm starting to set up in here, and I hear. So I saw that. The car outside, John Truson, great comedian, but he also works here. I saw his car here, so I knew he was here somewhere. I start setting up, and I hear the alarm stop. I was like, oh. So I get up, I go down there.
What happened? How'd you do it?
I walk over. There's Truson just standing there like this. He turns. He hears me walk in, so he just turns me. He goes, what the fuck is this?
Uh-huh.
I start cracking up. I explained to him what happened. He had a key, so he was able to. I'm like, okay. So I said to him, I said, John, I know this is a mess. I said, I'm so glad you got this taken care of. I said, after my show, I will clean this up. But they didn't wait for me. As I'm doing the show that day, more people are coming in. I finish my show. I go back there. They were pretty much done. They pretty much cleaned up everything, and they were so mad at me.
Well, what kind of mess was there?
I left the jumper cables. We had the black ties. We had bungee cords.
Things that you were trying to Jimmy Rig.
All of it. I should have taken a picture. I mean, I even put like a dolly under the doorknob. Like we were wedging
to make
stuff.
sure nobody was getting in.
Exactly.
Gotcha.
So I said that to them as they're finishing up. There was literally, I think, one
Can't
jumper
deny
cable.
That you tried.
Right.
Yeah.
And there was literally one jumper cable left, so I took that down. And I turned to them. I said, "I'm sorry." I said, "But I couldn't leave this door unlocked and unattended." Mm-hmm. They still wouldn't look at me, and they all just walked away. I'm like, all right. So then, of course, it's like only a week or two later. But I'm pretty sure the fire marshals were in here before that to check things out. I'm not positive. You know what? Rosie was here with me that day when we started talking. Right? It wasn't you, right? When the fire marshals were inspecting, they actually came in and talked to us.
No,
it was Rosie.
I didn't talk to them.
So I'll have to ask Rosie the timeline on that, because then the fire marshals came back, found that there was still things not up to spec, so they shut the place down. So so everybody's now saying, well, Walker did it with the door. I'm like, no, I didn't. No, I didn't. You all right?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's fine.
So, so people are blaming me, but all right. So that's what Fremder was talking about. If you have to go to court, let me know. I'll let you borrow my WBAB staff shirt. It works every time. What does that mean?
People go, oh, you're WBAB, and they let you go.
Really? Is that
nice
right?
They're lenient with you.
Can I wear my Govs Radio shirt? I wonder if that, or I'll wear a Knock 'em Dead comedy shirt?
Maybe. Funny
story, says Fremder. In Hicksville, by Utopia, great place, gone, I was getting a radio installed in my car. When I first started to drive, cranked it up and accidentally reversed right through the window of the store.
Wow.
Really? Is that true?
Wow.
Holy crap. Rusiello, no points for stop sign violations or inspection. All right. Thank you, pal. Thank you. Tony got $900 in his pocket, guys. Lunch and drinks are on him, says Ann. Ann, come on over. It's about time you fix it, says John. I don't know what we're talking about. Always check the date on the ticket. Last year, the cop wrote 2025 on ticket. So when I went to court, I argued this hasn't happened yet. Oh, that's funny.
Technicalities matter in those cases.
Oh, absolutely they do. Fremder says the Fantastic Four was unbelievable. Okay.
I've heard that too.
I have no desire.
Yeah. I would see it. I probably wouldn't go to the theater to see it, but I mean, really, I just don't see a point in going to the theater to see anything. Honestly, I like viewing movies from my couch with my own snacks. But I'm going to see them.
Anne says The Naked Gun is a movie she would love to see. Fremder, Pamela Anderson and Liam Neeson together, I guess you could say Tommy Lee paved the way, right? Fremder, I guess you mean Janice Dickinson. Someone else tries to flirt with Pamela Anderson. Liam Neeson walks up and says, back off, she's taken. Okay. Here we go with the Springsteen. There goes Mike Stick again. All right. Something with Schindler's List. I'm not even going to bother reading that. Vicky, it's a great relationship if his previous sister-in-law is happy for him. Jolie. Who? Liam Neeson? Jolie? Who? What?
Yeah, who was he married to? He
was married to Natasha Richardson.
Natasha Richardson. So
is her
Jolie
sister?
Richardson
Jolie,
is her sister.
I don't know who that is. Is she an actress?
She was in the Ellen Show. She was when Ellen had her sitcom. Oh. She was on that. That's where
she a redhead?
I know her from. Yeah, she's a redhead.
I think I know who that is. Yeah, I think I know. Okay. Yeah, Vicky's agreeing that I have to see the South Parks. I'm not reading that either. Vicky, I love Book of Mormon. I live in Mormon country. John Smith supposedly found the tablets in my neck of the woods.
I heard You know, I haven't seen it, but I've heard that's hilarious. The Book of Mormon.
Oh,
Great.
I thought it was hilarious.
Have you seen it?
Yes, I have seen it, and yeah.
Not for everybody. But
No,
it would
definitely not for
be
everybody.
me. I would like it.
It definitely crosses lines that even I'm uncomfortable with, but I found the humor in it. Do they cancel Colbert because he looks just like House Speaker Mike Johnson, and they have two completely different political views?
He does look like House Speaker
Could
Mike
be
Johnson,
confusing
but
if you
a
can't
darker
remember.
version. Yeah.
I heard Netflix is redoing. Oh, my phone's ringing, so I lost the comments. All right. All right. So let's quickly do Who Is This? And then we'll do trivia. Who's that?
That is.
You know it.
Is that Gaga?
No.
No. I feel like I do know who it. Barbara Streisand.
Barbara Streisand
Yeah.
is correct.
Okay.
Who is that?
That is Chris Farley.
That is correct. Who is that? I will give you a hint. Also a Chris. We just talked about the Fantastic Four, so kind
Chris
of it.
Hemsworth? No, Chris. I don't know who it is.
Chris Evans.
Oh, yes.
That's Chris Evans.
I wouldn't have remembered his name, honestly.
Who's this?
Is that Ozzy Osbourne?
That is Ozzy.
He was cute.
Yeah, he was. Who is that?
Jennifer Aniston.
I knew you'd get that. You'll definitely get this one.
David Letterman.
Correct. And you'll probably get this one. Whoops.
Oh, Dennis Quaid.
That is Dennis Quaid. And we have one more. I think you'll get it. Who is that? Oh. I'm surprised. This is taking
I know
you a
they
second.
came pretty easy today. Hugh Grant?
That is not Hugh Grant.
I don't know. We don't have a lot of time, so
okay.
you should just because we
That
don't have to.
is Mick Jagger.
Oh, okay.
Mick Jagger.
I might not have gotten that one.
Okay. It is time for Tuesday Trivia, ladies and gentlemen. We got Peter Schwartz at 1 o'clock. I think I can still get into some shows in the clubs if anybody wants to see the show. For playing Tuesday Trivia, all you got to do is play. Doesn't matter what you get right or wrong. All right, here we go. Going to ask the questions. Don't give out the answers until we go through them all. Kind of easy a little bit this week. What popular ice cream flavor is typically made with crushed cookies?
Cookies and cream.
Question number 2. What is the scientific term for the little brain at the base of the brain that coordinates movement and balance? Did you follow that? Yeah. What is the scientific term for the little brain at the base of the brain that coordinates movement and balance? If you don't get this, as soon as I tell you, you'd be like, oh, yeah,
I will.
of course.
I'm going to be like, oh, of course.
Or, as usual, if it comes to you while we play.
Okay.
What is the official animal of Scotland? How's that for an easy question?
A sheep?
Sheep.
Goat? Sheep or goat? No, sheep. I think it's a sheep.
Okay. What animal's milk is pink?
I have no idea.
What is the chemical symbol for silver?
AG.
Before becoming president, Barack Obama served as a U.S. Senator from what state?
Illinois.
What is the name of the Little Mermaid in the Disney movie?
Ariel.
What do you call a sheep who can sing and dance?
I'll think of it. It'll come to me maybe.
All right. Question number 9.
John's usually good at the joke one.
Yeah, true. Yeah. What is the definition of the word fusty? F-U-S-T-Y.
Fusty.
Fusty. It's an adjective. It could be used to describe me or John.
I don't know.
Okay. Question number 10.
That's a loaded one.
It sure is. Research studying brain activity has shown that the brain during an orgasm is similar to the brain of a person who is taking heroin.
Yes.
Now, so this is a multiple choice question. What percentage? You're like, how similar is it? Is it 35% of the people who are having an orgasm, like their brains are similar to the people taking heroin? Is it 35% of people, 55% of people, 75% of people, or 95% of people? Did that come out right?
Yeah.
You got it? Okay.
I think the heroin thing is more magnified. I think the effect is more magnified than sex. I'm gonna say 35.
35. Okay.
I always go for that middle one. I was gonna say 55, but I'd be different.
Yes, Vicky. The man with the baby palate said food is overrated. Scott is watching. I think the pizza delivery guy called the fire marshal to get you in trouble since you killed him on air. Yeah, I did blast him a day or two later. Vicky says Diane is killing it with this week's Who Is It? Okay.
It was they were easy.
Yeah, they were
just
pretty
came
easy
right
ones.
to me.
The popular ice cream flavor is typically made with crushed cookies.
Cookies and cream.
You got that right.
I make a great cookies and
So did Vicky. She got that right. Really? Do you?
Birthday cake, yeah.
Fremder says pussies and cream. Oh, my goodness. The scientific term for the little brain at the base of the brain that coordinates movement and balance. Vicky pretty much got it. John Rusciello was more exact. The cerebellum.
Yes.
The cerebellum. Vicky wrote the cerebral cortex. But is that the same thing or not? I don't think it is.
I don't know the answer.
Yeah, I don't
know.
I'm not positive, but I don't think it is. The little brain at the base of the brain. Fremder wrote my penis. That's pretty funny. The official animal of Scotland. You said sheep. Vicky said the Shetland pony. Ragu Rusiello Romeo got it correct. It's the unicorn.
Is that true?
Yeah, it's a unicorn.
That's not even an animal.
Yep, and that's why people from Scotland
That's
are
why
not
I
smart.
love people from Scotland. That's great.
What animal's milk is pink? You did not have an answer for that.
I don't.
Fremder wrote tits. What? Anne says the animal of Scotland is a ram?
I would feel like that made more sense, but if you said unicorn, and it's right.
Vicky says pink milk is from sheep. No, that is not the answer I have. A hippo.
Has pink milk?
A hippo has pink milk.
Huh.
I didn't know that either.
I had no idea.
The chemical symbol for silver.
AG.
Correct. You got it. Vicky got it. I don't see anybody else. Okay. Before becoming president, Barack Obama served as U.S. Senator from what state?
Illinois.
That would be correct. Vicky got that right as well.
Yay, Vicky!
Yep. Where were we? What is the name of the Little Mermaid in the Disney movie?
Ariel.
You and Vicky got that one correct as well. Fremder also thought it was a ram. Okay. Vicky says babe. No, that's not. No. But she was joking. Okay. What do you call a sheep who can sing and dance? Oh, I think she's saying babe to that one. Anne says Fremder. Vicky. Oh, okay. I read that already. Yeah. What do you call a sheep who can sing and dance?
I'm gonna love the answer.
No, you're not. Lady Baba.
That's kind of funny.
It's stupid.
I wasn't going there at all.
Lady Baba.
Lady Baba.
What is the definition of the word fusty? You did not have an answer. My hint was it definitely describes me and John. So John Rusciello wrote something that smells bad.
No, I was thinking facial hair, like scruffy.
He shaved the beard.
Did he?
He just has the porn stash.
Porn stash.
Vicky says boisterous. Fremder says Tony Walker. Fremder, I guess for the sheep, for the, I don't know, yeah, the sheep that can sing and dance. Fremder wrote Sherry Lewis. Okay. The answer is, a fusty is something that is old-fashioned or out of date.
That's not true about you.
Oh, sure it is.
No, it's not.
There is nothing.
No.
I'm completely out of date and expired and old-fashioned. Question number 10. Research studying brain activity has shown that the brain during an orgasm is similar to the brain of a person taking heroin. How similar? 35%, 55%, 75%, or 95%? You said
35.
Vicky also said 35. John Rusciello, can't answer that because I never took drugs. I never took drugs either. I still try to answer the question.
Did either.
Right. Fremder, with an orgasm, there's always the point of no return, sort of like a cock sneeze. What the hell is a cock sneeze? Does your cock sneeze? What? Vicky, the redhead from the Ellen Show is Carrie Fisher's half sister. Jolie Richardson was in the movie Return to Me.
But she must be also Natasha.
Right. So Natasha Richardson.
Sister.
Yeah. How does? Yeah. So she's half sisters with both of them. That's kind of wild. Random thoughts is from there. I don't think it was a man that invented the bicycle seat. All right. The correct answer is 95%.
Wow.
Yeah. How do you like that? How do you like
Pretty
that?
Amazing.
Craziness. Ladies and gentlemen, that is it. We're out of here. Thank you. Nice to see you.
Thank you.
Happy
nice to
birthday.
Be seen. Now it's going to be a couple of weeks. What are we going to do?
Which is bad. Just come with me to Florida.
Annoying.
Come with me to Florida. Even bring Anthony, even though I don't want him to come.
No, I can't because I'm going to North Carolina this weekend.
Damn it!
And then they're going to need me at work. I've been away enough.
It was suggested for your birthday to have you sing, but we're out of time.
It's Frank?
No.
Oh.
Don Sill actually said he would love to see you sing today to celebrate your birthday. You haven't met Don yet?
No.
That's bad.
I feel like I know. Well, I haven't met Mike either.
You haven't met Mike either?
No.
You're not missing anything.
That's not true.
We'll have to.
I feel like I know them.
Maybe for like around Christmas or something.
We'll
do like
some kind of a holiday thing.
Show here.
I
yeah.
think we should.
I usually do between Christmas and New Year's. I usually do one show. Like I take that week off, but I'll come in one day. So maybe that I'll try to put together. Maybe we'll do it on whatever. I don't know what Christmas falls on this year, but maybe Tuesday that week. We'll make it that day. Cool. All right. We're out of here. So, yeah, I'll miss you again for 2 weeks.
It's so sad.
I hope you have a great birthday.
I will.
And, yes, by all means, if you want to come in on your birthday and talk to Bob Buckman, by all means, you're welcome here every day. Would love to have you every day.
Thank you. See how it goes.
Time to get out of here. Peter Schwartz at 1 o'clock. Chris Roach tonight at 7. Hershey the Keegs tonight at 9. And, so lots going on here at Gov's Comedy Club Podcast. And, of course, at the clubs, anybody that was booked here has not been canceled. Everything's just being switched around between the Brokerage in Belmore, McGuire's in Bohemia.
Oh, so those shows are still happening just at the other venues.
That's
good. I was worried about that.
Yeah, they're even using the Smithtown Performing Arts Center.
Good.
Yeah, so they're making it happen. So here are the comedians, or some comedians you'll see somewhere on a governor's stage this week. Tara Canastraci, Mike Keegan, Carla Okerson, Pat O'Rourke. Our buddy the D-Man will be performing. Katie Mack. One Funny Lisa Marie. I think that's in the Hamptons, I believe. Harry Friedman. And our pal Greg Vaccarello is performing at McGuire's Friday and Saturday. If you go Saturday, you will see Don Sill there. He's hanging out. I think he's recording the show. I cannot make it. I'm going to the Ducks game.
Okay.
And then Monday morning, I'm out of here. So
out of here.
That's that.
Cool.
So that's it.
Take pictures at Graceland.
Oh,
I've never
definitely.
been.
Yeah, my first time too.
Exciting.
Graceland, and we're going to Sun Studios, which that's where Elvis first recorded, when he first came out. Johnny Cash recorded there. Jerry Lee Lewis, Roy Orbison, Carl Perkins. Yeah, really. For me, I'm very excited about that. So yeah, it's going to be a fun trip.